East Virginia Beach Boulevard, Norfolk.
Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I
It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, WMVA 88.9 FM studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to 1400am.com, 1350am.com, click on the church webcast, and guess what? You can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors. Let's welcome WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace 95.3 WGPL for the PCE 1400, WMVA 88.9. Good morning to you.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we promise we'll shout you out.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. We got so many channels on social media. Go to any of those channels. You can also go to Crystal Records 1 at YouTube, CRISTO, or you can go to FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton also on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and we promise we'll shout you out.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor? Miss Hinton, what happened to the sunshine?
I tell you what, Mr. E, I really enjoyed it. The weekend was absolutely fabulous. I got a chance to go out there, Mr. E, in the atmosphere. I love going out there walking and just enjoying our 70s weather.
70?
It was absolutely nice.
70?
70.
What happened to the 70s now?
It's gone. I tell you what, it's gone, but we're going to have a slight tick, a slight up after today. But don't you all get too comfortable. They're talking about some snow.
That's right. It's 37 degrees right now and sunny on the outside. On Saturday, it was 74 degrees on Saturday. Now Sunday it started dropping down. And today is 37 degrees and sunny. And it says won't get no higher than 54 degrees this week. And then on Thursday, Miss Hinton, they said mixed rain with snow.
Yeah. I was hoping we would get any more snow this year. But hey, what can I say? It's winter, Mr. E, and I don't know, we can expect the weather to be the weather.
That's right. It's winter time. And don't forget, Miss Hinton, that there is some great things happening around the 757, starting for Martin Luther King birthday.
Absolutely.
Down at the Addicts Theater with Peggy Britt and Earl Bynum and the gang. Then they're going to walk from down there all the way to the monument singing We Shall. And are you going to don't plan on being there?
I probably won't be there, but I tell you what, I really believe that we're still fighting to overcome. I mean, we've come a long way, and we love celebrating Martin Luther King and all his accomplishments, and the fact that he did have a dream and vision, and that we're living out right now. But there's more work to be done and more challenges, Mr. E, when it comes to race, when it comes to gender, when it comes to education, you name it, it's still a fight.
It is still a fight. That racism still going on today in 2020, 2026. And racism and prejudice is still going on today.
It is. But in the meantime, Mr. E, we continue to live, we continue to grow, and just we have to have hope and excitement that God is in control and that we can just still live an abundant life.
What about that incident that happened? And I know we get ready to go to some news that happened in Minneapolis.
Oh my
What
goodness.
about current events that happened in Minneapolis? What's going on with the ISIS? Do they want ISIS there? Was that cause for?
Mr. E, we're going to have to get control on this stuff. Our country's going to have to sit back and evaluate what's going on. To me personally, I feel this woman shouldn't have never gotten killed.
That's right. I believe that also, because the thing about it is, she was in her car. She had every right to be where she's supposed to be, and she was doing her thing. And then all of a sudden, the police officer approached her car, and she began to back up to get out the way. And then he tried to pull the door open. And then, because she wouldn't open the door, he just took his pistol out and shot her.
I just think people should be able to, they're going to protest. They should keep the law, but they should also, law enforcement should try to figure out ways of preserving life and not just taking a life away. This woman has 3 children.
That's right.
And it's like, she's not a criminal. She's just protesting. There should have been some kind of way. It should have been resolved without killing.
One other thing before we go to our show, Miss Hinton, what about all this stuff going on at Mar-a-Lago? Why is he going to Mar-a-Lago and making decisions, and all the senators and law-abiding people are still in D.C. waiting for him to come back from Mar-a-Lago? I
tell you what, it's a whole bunch going on in politics, and I'm saying sometimes you need to just back off of it and let what happens happen until you can get to the polls.
That's right.
Because, as a sitting president, he has the authority, and even if he don't have the authority, he's taking the authority to do whatever he want to do, how he want to do, when he want to do it. And people are just sitting back saying, oh, my God, we're in a mess. So, hey, hopefully during midterms, changes will be made. Maybe leadership will get an epiphany on both sides, Democrats and Republicans, and we can have leaders that are after the well-being of the people, the country, and some of these issues maybe can be resolved.
They said that the governor of Virginia turned over his office, and Hagan getting ready to jump into her office. Yes. So, and they're gonna be celebrating because she's the first woman to be a part of Congress, or to be in office that she holds. So
yes, we made history here in Virginia.
That's right. And not only that, my alma mater, my high school, has made history, getting ready to build another Maury High School in the 757, and so you might as well get ready. Go Commodores! I'm so proud of you.
A lot going on around the town, Mr. E, and we're just going to keep up. The casino they're definitely coming up. The first phase is already done over in Norfolk, and I believe in 2027 there are some. The hotel and all that stuff will be done. In the meantime, over in Portsmouth, that hotel, they broke ground for the hotel there. And those people are raking in so much money over in Portsmouth. Portsmouth is pretty happy at this point.
That's right.
And so, so much going on around the town. But in the meantime, Mr. E, have a wonderful weekend. We are here with FYI Monday Sports Talk.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the
Ooh.
barn burners on the highway, on the byways. Folk going home disappointed.
Oh,
Folk going home, they not happy about what was going on. And Miss Hinton, I'm telling you, I just don't understand what's going on in the sports world
well,
today.
I tell you what, this is NFL week. Wild card. It was wild card weekend, Mr. E. It was fire. I really enjoyed it, but there was some things that were happening this weekend that I'm sure, just like you said, there was some disappointments.
That's right.
But in
That's
the
right.
meantime, Mr. E, what is NFL wild card
When you
weekend?
started looking at the wild card weekend, you find the teams that's going to be a part of this great Super Bowl. You looking at the
Absolutely.
matchups and the high speed division. You looking at a whole lot of featuring six high stake single eliminating games over 3 days.
That's right.
It is often described as the Super Wild Card Weekend due to the non-stop schedules of matchups.
So that means, y'all, the regular season is
It's
over.
gone.
The numbers you don't
Bye
even have
bye.
to consider.
That's right. All them teams that you were looking at back in the day, I'm gonna call it back in the day with the Kansas City Chiefs, you won't see them play now because they on the back burner.
Gone.
You know,
Cowboys,
that's
gone.
right.
There's so
Gone.
many of them gone, but we are right here.
Commanders gone.
Gone. We
You
in
know,
the NFL wild card weekend. It's still going on, Mr. E. We're going to talk about what's coming up on this evening a little bit later. But I tell you what, it is opening round, getting close. What is the NFL playoffs?
you get close to
Mr. E says
the
six high
Super Bowl.
stakes, and
That's
the
right.
Super Bowl is right around the corner.
The Super Bowl is not too far. It comes around here in February. So might as well get ready for the best of the best. You know, Ms. Hinton, as we begin to look at Saturday and Sunday's game, we find out that the Rams played against the Carolina Panthers.
Yes.
Now I was really surprised about the Panthers this year
They didn't.
and how the Panthers came up.
What was the score?
Last year the Panthers couldn't do anything.
Yes.
But this year, the Panthers has done their thing, and they got close to the Rams, but the Rams blew them
That's
out
right.
the water.
Absolutely.
So now the Carolina Panthers are going home, and the score was 34-31.
Close game.
Real
game.
close game. Real close game.
Uh-huh.
But here's the thing that got me on yesterday. Them Chicago Bears played against the Green Bay Packers.
Mr. E.
Now, my boy
Yes.
who came from Dallas.
And who was that?
That my boy was number 11 who came from Dallas. I told y'all Green Bay made one of the meanest, baddest mistakes when they pulled him over because he was sick. He was hurt. He couldn't finish the game. So the Packers lost.
Yes, they
The
did.
Cheesehead lost. You know, when I was looking out at the stadium, I don't know if you saw it, there was some Chicago Bears with some cheese on. There was shredding cheese. They was just out there shredding cheese, saying the Cheeseheads got to go.
I was surprised that Green Bay got that far, Mr. E. I can't lie. I mean, you know, they're pretty decent, but I don't know. I just felt like Green Bay, you here? You made it to wild card?
Do you think that if they kept Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers, they would have made it that far?
I'm not sure. To look at those two players, people feel like they're mediocre and ready to retire.
I know that's
but
right.
The Bears, to me, is a big surprise. Last season, they won all that.
That's right. Mike Singletary, who used to play for the Bears 3 seasons ago, who retired as a middle linebacker, was one of the meanest linebackers you ever want to see. The Chicago Bears begin to play real good football, getting back on track after they made some rearrangements in their lineup, and folks decided that they want to play. When I look at the Chicago Bears against the Cheesehead, I said, "Oh no, oh my Melantas," because the Chicago Bears is coming to play. They meant to play. Metcalf and the boys came out to play, so the score wound up to be 31-27.
And bye-bye Packers.
Now here's what's one.
What's going on?
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You going home, get you some popcorn. On the way home, stop at the vending machine.
And some crackers for that cheese.
That's right. And, and get you a grater. All them graters that Chicago Bears brought out there to the stadium. You can pick one up very inexpensive. Now, here's another one that blew my mind. Blew my mind. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, my goodness.
Played against the Buffalo Bills. My God.
The Bills came through?
The Buffalo Bills didn't give up, and Jaguars didn't give up. But the Buffalo Bills said, "We got more firepower than what you got." And they began to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-24.
Absolutely. I'm kind of not surprised. The Bills usually come through in one way or another. Sometimes they don't they don't go all the way, but you know that you're going to get good games when it comes to Buffalo.
Now tell me something, Miss Hinton.
Mm-hmm.
There was a game in Philly last night.
Oh, please.
There was a game in Philadelphia last night. They pulled the tops back, and the wind began to blow. The flags began to fly. Did Philadelphia Eagles come out to play last night?
Let me tell you something. In the beginning, you would think that they were going to come with all the finesse, power, stamina, and everything. But when you looked at the 49ers came out swinging, talking about getting a touchdown fast, quick, and in a hurry.
They jumped on them.
But then, all right, here come Philadelphia. They got their touchdown. But Mr. M will tell you where I feel like Philadelphia went wrong near the end. Philadelphia seemed like they lost their stamina. They lost their focus. They were making the dumbest mistake, and they just could have won that game. But it seemed like they just gave up.
What do you think about A.J. Brown and the coach arguing?
Oh.
When I looked at A.J. Brown, if I was A.J. Brown, I wouldn't say not one
Frustrated.
word. When I looked at the Philadelphia Eagles, A.J. Brown, he dropped 2 passes.
That's what I'm saying.
In the third down, good passes where he could have scored. A.J. Brown, and then he got back, and because you and the coach were real friends, you can't bark at him because you made mistakes.
Mr. E, that was so simple. They could have made 2 touchdowns. They could have made a touchdown, but at that third quarter, they lost. They just lost their focus. It's like they couldn't see. They just didn't know what to do. It just looked to me like an amateur hour at that point.
Saquon Barkley, my hat's off to you. You did what you come out to do. But you and Hurst, y'all played a good game.
They tried it.
But here's the thing. The quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles couldn't hit the back of a ball.
I'm trying to tell you.
They were sacking them. They were knocking them down. The line for the Philadelphia Eagles, they need to go back to the drawing board because San Francisco 49ers, they came out to play.
They were beasts.
They doing flea flickers and everything. And then they had a in around come up, and he threw a touchdown to McCarthy. Yeah, they threw a touchdown to McCarthy, and guess what? And scored. And the final score was 23-19. It wasn't a bad game.
It wasn't a bad game.
Only Philly could have got back on.
That's what I'm saying, Mr. E. They waited till the end to that third quarter to really get just unfocused, and the energy wasn't there. The 49ers kept that energy throughout the whole game. They were beasts on yesterday.
Man.
Now, we know that Philadelphia is a great team, but the 49ers came to play. When they came out of the gate, they was ready. And they did not stop until they won that game.
I don't want to let my friend know, Brian Fuller. I normally would give him a call and congratulate him. He would have given me a call, but him and Cedric Bailey was on the line talking about football on the other night, and they tried to pull me in, and I refused to talk football to Cedric Bailey.
Mr. E, that would have been a great conversation.
And to Mr. Brian Fuller. See, because Cedric Bailey, he's wishy-washy. Y'all let him know I said that, that he don't know whether or not he wants to be with the Raiders or the Cowboys or who he wants to hang out with.
I don't know if I would want to hang out with the Raiders. So the Raiders was not all that this season.
And he gonna call me. Cedric Bailey called me and told me that the tickets for the Dallas Cowboy games is $100 now.
Oh. Cowboys, what?
So my good friend, I'm gonna call brother 49er fan Brian Fuller and see why he didn't call me. I told him if they win, he's got access to FYI radio show that he can come on and get, unless he lost his voice. But the 49ers beat the Philadelphia Eagles 23-19.
Oh, wow. What about the Chargers and the Patriots? Well, I saw that game last night too, off and on, and I wasn't impressed with the Chargers at all.
It was a slow-moving game. It was a game that was slow-moving, and you can see that it was an amateur hour game.
It was.
It really was an amateur hour game, and I could not really get a hold of that. So I didn't sit up. I didn't stay up to watch the Patriots and the Chargers play. I did not let it bore me and take away my sleep after I saw the Eagles lose, and they was in my division. I was rooting for them. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that the New England Patriots beat the Chargers, and now the Chargers is going home.
Now, both of these teams, they didn't slack too much this season. I mean, they did pretty good. And the Patriots, people were kind of like gung-ho for them at this point, Mr. E.
That's right.
Let's see what they do. But they won that game 16-3.
That's right. And so congratulations to, and during that game, I saw our friend Tom Brady.
Yes.
I saw Tom Brady giving some inserts, giving some what to do and how to throw the ball in Philadelphia against the wind.
What do you think about Tom Brady? Tom Brady looked like he just sitting back, settled down, settled in. Got him a good job and position, got all the money in the whole wide world. Is he a hero?
He's what they call a zero.
Did you say?
Listen, I want to let our audience know that the playoff bracket.
Yes, let's find out.
Now, here's what's happening. The Denver Broncos will be playing against the Buffalo Bills.
Uh-huh.
The New England Patriots will be playing against the winner of the Steelers and the Texas game.
Ooh, which is tonight. Let's talk about that game, Mr. E. The Steelers. Now, Mr. E, let's give the Steelers the props. Sometimes I want to give them props. You don't want to talk about it. Mr. E, the Steelers did real good this season.
Yeah, the green and what do you call them?
The bumblebee.
Black and gold. That's what I hear all over. Well, they did good, but tonight, those Texans gonna knock him out of the box.
Ooh, you think so?
Oh yeah. I'm going with the Steelers tonight. Now here's a team that we have not heard so much about, and they're going to the playoff. They're gonna be in the playoff. The New England Patriots. The winner of that game, the Patriots will be playing either the who the Patriots going to be play after that? The Chicago Bears.
Whoa.
The Patriots going to play the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
Or either the 49ers.
Now both of those games with whatever team, that's going to be good football.
That's going to be great football. So that's what's going to. But at the final, at all of this, when it all said and done, and come February the 8th, is the day of the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
What team that you can say going to be there?
Mr. E, there's a team that I've been scoping out, and I can't say in the past that I've followed them. But the Seahawks, how come I feel like the Seahawks? I'm gonna say okay, so I'm gonna say the Seahawks, but I feel like something about the Bears. Who else? Let me see. And maybe the Patriots. Maybe we'll see.
Well, the Seahawks going to play against the 49ers.
Okay, so what I'm saying, the Seahawks. The Seahawks, what do you think? The Seahawks had a great season.
The Seahawks had a wonderful season. But when you look at the 49ers, I really believe from that division that the 49ers are going to be there.
Now, I can't lie. I felt something about the 49ers on yesterday, and I felt like that they do have a chance. I'm going to put them up there, too. They have a chance of actually going to the Super Bowl. I just something about it I feel, Missy. But
who's that you saying?
I'm saying I'm gonna just name teams, no matter what division they're in, that I kept my eyeballs on. The Seahawks. Let me tell you why. The Seahawks had a great season. The 49ers, because we love the 49ers, you know, but the 49ers had a kind of like a start that wasn't, you know, it wasn't smooth. They had to really fight their way to get here because I didn't think they was going to make it happen, as a matter of fact.
So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we get Miss Hinton's prediction.
I'm going to say the Seahawks is going.
So
we won.
You saying the Seahawks going to beat the 49ers?
I think so.
Okay, let's put that down on paper.
I hate to say it, Brian, but
the Seahawks going to beat the 49ers, according to Miss Hinton.
Okay.
How about the Bears and the Rams?
Now, let me tell you about the Bears. The Bears surprised us this season. Do they have what it takes to go all the way? Something tells me they may end up there as well, Mr. E.
So you going to say the Bears?
I'm going to say the Bears.
So you saying that the Bears going to beat the Rams?
They could.
And so between the Bears and the Seahawks, who's going to win?
Oh, my goodness. I think Seahawks may go all the way.
Oh.
And I'm not saying that I'm not looking at other teams now, Mr. E, but I'm just saying who has impressed me the most this season are the Bears and the Seahawks.
So February the 8th, when it's time to play the Super Bowl, you saying that the Seahawks going to be there?
Allegedly.
Now, here's the thing. Who's going to win between Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills?
Oh, my Lord. The Broncos have been doing great, too.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's hard. I'm going to say the Broncos. And I'm going to say them because they have been consistent as well. They've played some great football. The Bills, you know, they're consistent, and we usually know that they're going to end up somewhere. But going all the way, Mr. E, to the Super Bowl, I don't feel it.
Who's going to win between the Steelers and the Texans?
Ooh. Now, the Steelers have done well. I have to give them their props. But the Texans is a force to be reckoned with.
Okay.
So I'm just going to keep that up in the air.
Okay, so you're not going to say Houston.
I'm not going to say
and
either
neither
or.
the Steelers. Now, and the New England Patriots play the winner of both those games.
Mm-hmm,
so if the Steelers win, then they're going to play against the Patriots.
Okay.
Now, who's going to win between the Patriots and the Steelers, or the Patriots and the Bills?
Ooh, Mr. E, this is getting harder and harder. When it comes to the Steelers and the Patriots, to me, either team is any man's game. Either one of those teams could beat the other one. I'm going to tell you that right now.
So you simply saying, after I did the calculations on your behalf, you saying that the Broncos going to be facing the Seahawks for the Super Bowl?
Ooh, maybe. Could be not. Mr. E, let's get some of your predictions.
Well, my predictions is that the Buffalo Bills, the Broncos going to beat the Bills, and Houston going to beat Steelers.
Ooh,
Houston going to beat the Patriots.
Okay.
So the Broncos and Houston, but the Broncos going to be in the Super Bowl.
Why do you think that some folk believe that the Patriots is going all the way? Well, why would they? I mean, they're not bad. They've done well.
And the reason why folks are talking about the Patriots because Tom Brady is there.
Okay.
You know, and the Patriots would have never won if Tom Brady hadn't won 6 of those Super Bowls for them, because now he's a commentator. So folks is now putting them on blast.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to look at that game. Your predictions for tonight, Mr. E?
The prediction for the night will be
the Steelers or
it's going to be Houston.
Ooh, okay, we shall see. And look, Mr. E had a nerve to sneak over there to the NBA. We're going to be talking about that in the weeks to come. But in the meantime, you all make sure you look at the game this evening, make your predictions. We're getting closer and closer to the Super Bowl, and these games are going to be absolutely fire. It's going to bring out the best. These will be the best of the best of the best after this wild card, right?
That's right.
And
well, we got to get ready.
All right, let's go. God bless you all. See you tonight. Replay for FYI After Dark. Have a blessed day.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, this FYI Radio Show, with your host, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton. We've been talking about the NFL, the Super Bowl's coming up. So Miss Hinton's prediction says that it's going to be the Seattle Seahawks against the Denver Broncos at the Super Bowl on February 8th, and I beg the difference. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more of FYI Radio Show right here on WGPL 1350, WMVA 88.9 on all social media platforms. Bye now. Don't forget, for more information, give us a call at 757-714-7861. Bye now.
All right. Mr. E, the Seahawks, they need to be there. If nobody else is there, they need to be there. They have earned their spot in the Super Bowl, I think. Who else comes after that? It's going to be a sweet surprise. We could have the Bears. Who else? Who else could we have, Mr. E? We could have the Bears. We could have we could have the Patriots. We could have the Bills. We could have the 49ers, Mr. E. We'll see.
That's right. We'll see tonight.
We'll see
tonight.
So look, you all be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. We got some great upcoming shows. We'll be announcing those on Wednesday. So join us Wednesday and have a blessed day on today. Bye now.
I'm hearing music.